Hello and welcome to the jungle garden in Denmark. All of a sudden it's winter. We had minus 4.5 degrees centigrade last night, so we were very busy yesterday with winter protecting everything. It will probably be a couple of weeks from now till this video comes out, so I guess the snow is gone by then. But I just wanted to show what we've done to protect the plants this year, because we have changed a few things. So as you can see, the Yucca rostrata and also the other yuccas are covered with snow. So a bit later I will take a broom and get rid of most of the snow in the middle, just to prevent it from thawing and run into the middle of the plant and then freeze again tonight, because that will for sure kill all the new shoots. This year we have decided to try something else with the bananas, because it is a lot of work to get the poles in the ground and the chicken wire and straw and all sorts of things, and then we get such a wet winter then that the plants just rot from beneath anyway, so it's a waste of time. So this time we've gone for a more simple solution. Each of the banana plant's pseudostems have been wrapped in fleece, and then we've put this huge plant bag over them. It is breathable, so they shouldn't rot inside of it. And it's big enough to fit all the bananas at one time. So that made it a lot more simple. I will show you in detail what we did. And next to the black bag, you can see one of the Cordylines that we've chosen, like last year, to protect with straw in the middle, in the crown. And then we've put a sort of mesh around it to sort of keep the leaves together so that the straw won't fly away. And we've done that with all the Cordylines, as you can see. Same thing with the bougies. As always, I have protected the Eucomis and the gingers and the few Colocasias that actually stayed out here in the usual way. They have been cut down, wrapped in straw, and then they've got this wooden box on top to just prevent the worst water to get into the plants. And I have changed that a little as well. As you might be able to see, I have changed two of the sides of the box with a mesh so that there can come some air through the box. And that's because we have had such wet winters that the plants still rotted away because the straw got all wet. In this way I hope it can dry out just a little. We will also have the heat cables out this year like we did last year, but they're not connected yet. And all of a sudden we got some cold weather. It'll be around -3, and usually we are at 2 degrees below that. So we're busy protecting the banana plants, and this year we'll try some different techniques instead of the one we normally use. But as always, we cut off all the leaves and we cut down the pseudostem to a decent height. Some of the bananas this year is going to be wrapped individual in fleece, like shown here. So each banana pseudostem has been wrapped in fleece, and then we'll put straw around it, and then a plastic bag or a lid on top, so that we don't get rain into the stems from above. There will be fleece on the ground around the stems before we put the straw in, to protect the straw from getting wet from whatever humidity that comes up from the ground beneath. And then we've put a big fleece bag over them. It's big enough to fit all of them, and then we will put something waterproof on top so that water doesn't come into the stems Now it's a few weeks after the snow, and as you can see, it's all gone again. We're nearly done with winter preparations. The heat cables have been laid out, and I've put a bit of extra straw around the root of some of the plants. The steel poles with the cans on top have been placed. They're there if we need to put a fleece bag over the plants, and the can will make sure that the pole doesn't make a hole in the fleece bag. The fish has gone into dormancy, sort of, because the water is cold. They stay close to the bottom of the pond. And that was all for this time. Thanks for watching.